Are you the kind of person after every date, after every interaction, you go and rehash the conversations in your head over and over again? Did I say something wrong? Am I good enough? Oh, am I going to lose them? Did I do something wrong? Am I enough? Do I really belong to them? What is our status? You're just like replaying every single thing. It's annoying. I know it's like a habit that you want to stop. You're like, why do I keep doing this? I can help you with that. So chances are that you have an anxious attachment style. I used to be so anxiously attached. I was that person who will set myself on fire to keep other people warm just so that they don't leave. I literally wrote a song that says, whenever you say goodbye, tears fill my eyes. I don't want to cry. Please don't leave me. Yes, I was that person. It's so annoying to be that person in the relationship because it's like I'm in your face all the time, just worried and preoccupied with the relationship, constantly preoccupied with the relationship. It's exhausting. And I wanted to stop, but I just didn't know how. I was stuck for so many years in the same relational pattern. And guess who I would attract? People who are avoidant. People who are running, I'm chasing and chasing after that. And that person is totally avoidant. And I'm wondering, how come I cannot attract a person who is just reciprocating? You know, even in friendships, it could be in friendships, could be jobs. I always seem to find jobs that just suck, where they suck the life out of me. I'm over giving in this job, over functioning in every way, and my nervous system is just completely disorganized. And I'm like, Lord, teach me how to stop this behavior. So I was seriously so anxiously attached, and there was only one way to change that type of behavior, and that is in relationship, because we hurt in relationships, but we also heal in relationships. So you have to activate your nervous system in order to heal. You got to feel it to heal it. So you got to put yourself in situations where you have to act differently. And so that's why one-on-one, so for attachment style, this is the one thing that you just can't get through with a one-on-one therapist, because you have to be activated and practicing a different way of interacting in relationships. Now, the good news is that when you have a safe place with a trained trauma healing facilitator, that group becomes the place where you can begin your change into a more secure attachment style. So I have attended, I remember doing a support group called Celebrate Recovery. That's one way I got to really interact with women and start that journey knowing like, oh my goodness, I can show up differently in group. But when I took Amending the Soul, whoa, this is what changed everything. It allowed me to leave a relationship that was not serving me at all. Like I was losing so much of myself. Like loving that person seems like losing myself in the relationship. So because I was so safe in this relationship, in this group, I was able to actually shift my attachment style to be secure. So I want to share with you 10 ways in which I was able to go from an anxious attachment style into a more secure attachment style. And this is what it looks like. So now, instead of being preoccupied with relationships, I have a sense of belonging in the group, in the safe group that I have created, that we really intentionally created for trauma healing. But for 12 weeks, I knew that these women were committed to showing up in group. I had an accountability partner, and I had a sponsor, and we were doing life together. And I knew I wasn't, like, we had signed up for this. Like, I knew that every week when I show up, I can share whatever it is that's in my heart, and that the group is designed that they will listen to me and that I will not be judged. I had such an incredible sense of belonging in that group. And that's what really created like my nervous system just started to calm down, because I was guaranteed every week on Friday, I'm guaranteed for 2 hours I will be in this safe place, and I feel like I totally belong in this place, right? We all had the same goal. We wanted to heal from trauma, and we were 100% committed to this journey, right? And the cool thing is that everybody stayed the entire 12 weeks. Yes, a few people missed a couple of weeks here and there, but we were committed. We stayed the entire 12 weeks. Now, that's one thing, is just having a sense of belonging. Two is to be loved and to be known. I really felt so cared for, so loved, and so known. I remember sharing my timeline, because you share your timeline from when you were born to now, sharing all these details about my life, and I had 30 minutes, and everyone was listening and validating me and saying, wow, I see you. And they knew so many details of my life that I haven't even shared with my own family of origin. And I still felt, and I was still loved, even after them knowing me, so many details of my past and my present, and I'm still loved. So refreshing. So refreshing. So that's two, being known and being loved really created a sense of security and safety for me. Another one is feeling like I'm enough. I didn't have to audition or show up in a way that was not authentic. I was truly myself when I showed up. And I'm like, I'm enough. I don't have to fix anyone. I'm not here to fix anybody. I'm just here for me. I'm here to heal. And I'm enough. I am enough. And I didn't feel like I was too much. I didn't feel like what I was bringing was too much, because we are intentionally here to heal from trauma. So yes, I'm going to share everything that is showing up for me that day. I'm enough. And here, this one, now, number 6 is a sense of feeling that I'm worthy to be forgiven, that I'm not going to be judged for the things that I'm going to mention in the group, because Christ is the center. The cross is at the center of the work that we're doing. And so that means, like, if I say, this is what I've done, I feel worthy to be forgiven because of the cross. Like, Jesus has already done the finished work at the cross, and I don't have to keep punishing myself. I don't have to hide in shame. I know that I can say, these are the things that I've done, and I am sorry for them. I'm walking in a different path. I'm making different choices. And that sense of worthiness creates such a strong sense of belonging, a sense of not being judged. And that's what relationships are. Can you imagine showing up in a relationship and you know the other person their heart is planted in forgiveness? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Number 7 is my identity as a child of God being solidified. Because in the beginning of the group, we introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Jules. I'm a child of God, or I'm a daughter of the King. And because I'm introducing myself this way, it really starts to sink in that I am a child of God. I was born a child of God. I am living as a child of God. When I die, I'm a child of God. That never changes, always will remain the same. So just knowing that my identity is rooted, and I have an identity as a child of God. So if someone came into my life and be like, I don't want you, I still know I belong to him. I don't have to be holding on to relationships that don't serve me. I can really feel that I belong somewhere. I could, if this relationship is taking and sucking the life out of me, and it's not reciprocal, the person is and abandoning me for alcohol, for gambling, or for pornography, or going out with other women. I don't have to worry or be in survival mode, because my identity is that I'm a child of God. And I'm showing up every week in this space that is created just for us, for healing. Next is knowing that I have a purpose. Knowing that I'm here for a reason. When I was leading group last year, I had a 12-week group that I was leading, and I felt, wow, I really feel that this is what I'm called for, to be a facilitator of trauma healing. And of course, I also feel a sense of purpose, because I'm a holistic piano coach. I help kids and in their ages 5 to 11 with their piano journey, but I'm also facilitating the growth of the next generation of worship leaders. I am supporting worship leaders. And even when I sing, or even when I'm singing with my son, I'm like, I feel such a strong sense of purpose. And so if someone comes to me and say, this is the path that I want for you, and it's completely off, and it's not what the Lord would want for me in my life, I'm like, I can easily go like, no, that's not my calling. I already have a purpose here, and it's so fulfilling. So I don't want to go down that path. I know it's not the right path, because I'm already living in my purpose right here, right? And also, number 9, what really helped me create a really strong sense of security, a secure attachment style, is knowing that God is the one who has a plan for me, and I don't have to keep searching and worrying and seeking validation from everywhere, because He is my source. He is the one who created me. He knows the plans that He has for me. Even Jeremiah 33:3 says, I know the plans I have for you, to prosper you, to give you a future and a hope. And my heart is planted in that promise, really, really rooted in that promise. And last but not least, I know my body is a temple of the Lord. So every time I'm over functioning in the relationship, every time I feel like I'm losing myself in the relationship, or someone wants to use me in a way that I know that I wasn't created for that, I have to remind myself that my body is a temple of the Lord. Like, my body is sacred. I can actually say no to things. Like, if someone asks me to do things that really don't align with God's design for how He created me, I can go, no, I pass. That is not for me. And can find somebody else. And so the fact that I can say no to, and not feel like if I say no that the person will leave because I'm putting up boundaries, but that comes with trauma healing. So I really encourage you to sign up for the the next time I will definitely do a 16-week. I think 12-week was just too fast. 16-week I think is a sweet spot. 16-week will be a good time for us to do another group. I want to start a group in August. I will be gone for June. I will be gone in July to Kenya. In June, I have a concert that I'm putting up called My Story, My Song. And venue is not decided. I know it's on June 13th. And but in August is when the next group is going to start. And so sign up. So because the deadline to sign up is August 1st, is to be able to be a part of my 16-week Mending the Soul group. So before I leave, I'm going to leave you with these words. And this is something that I've memorized, and also creating a secure attachment style. I have to repeat these sayings in my head. I belong, I am loved, I'm valuable, I am enough, I am worthy of forgiveness, I'm a child of God. I have a purpose and God has a plan for me. My body is a temple of the Lord, and I am safe and I am secure. That is how I went from like a totally anxiously attached human being to really honestly just feeling human, and that I being securely attached is by far the most rewarding work that I have done in trauma healing. And I am so thankful for every woman that was in my group and the time that they took, my sponsor, my accountability partner, who we still meet to this day, hanging out. You create long-term friendships and that are intentional, safe, healthy people. And there's nothing more important than healing your relational trauma, because then it opens you up to doing what we were meant to do here on earth, to just live that joyful life that is full of purpose, and that's in Him. Not every day will be perfect, but at least most days you're going to be living in joy. So I can't wait. April 11th at 9 a.m. is when we're going to have that webinar, and I'm going to be sharing more in detail about what it means to move from an anxiously attached style. Because if you're here in this group, you're most likely anxiously attached, because avoidant people just move from one relationship to another. That's probably who you're in relationship with, avoidant people. But most of us probably most likely have an anxious attachment style. So if you're still curious and you haven't done your survey to figure out what is your attachment style, I will link it under this video so that you know what is your attachment style. And once you take the test and you receive your score, you find out what is your attachment style. Join the Freedom and Purpose community. We'd love to have you in our community. It's a free community, and there's a lot of resources and videos I'm going to be putting together for you to grow and learn with us, so that you can recover from trauma, you can reprocess and retell a different story and be restored to your original design. God bless you. My name is Jules. I am your trauma healing coach, and I'm so glad that you stayed all the way to the end of this video to listen to how I healed from an anxiously attached style to be more secure and feminine. Yeah, so that's another topic. So many other benefits that you are going to get from changing your attachment style. All right, have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.